Well, good afternoon and welcome to St. Patty's Day Parade 2017. Jeff Doan and Mike Wisdala, pleased to be asked back for yet another year of this grand first rite of spring.
I'll tell you what, Jeff, it is a great day here in downtown Bay City. The crowds are big. The weather is absolutely fantastic, about 46, 48 degrees. And here they come, traveling right down the middle of Center Avenue for a great afternoon here in Bay City.
Has become a new tradition in this parade. We have got the Prime Brothers vehicle, and they are trying to load that with food, as this will be, I believe, the third year that they have tried to lead the parade with this and get the food donations out so that they can help take care of those in need here, and there are plenty.
Well, we got the Cookie Monster and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Mickey and Minnie and Big Bird on the back, and thanks to Chad and all the gang over at Prime Brothers. We greatly appreciate all you guys do for the area. Chad, thanks so much. We appreciate it.
Well, you talk, there's Chad right in front of us wearing all those great green beads, and you talk Mr. Community, that's Chad Cunningham.
Chad has done a great job. We appreciate him. Appreciate all he does for the fireworks telethon for us also, Jeff. And bringing up the back of the truck is our favorite, the Big Bird from Sesame Street. Hello there, Big Bird.
Big Bird looks like he is having a grand time today. I don't know how he lucked out and doesn't have to walk. He just flies up and hops on the back of the rig.
Well, when you've been around as long as Big Bird, seniority does rule.
Ooh,
so
he has got it going indeed, as we're about a block away. And Mike, you know, whenever you hear that sound, you know that it's the start of the parade, or at least you hope it's the start of the parade and not somebody coming up from behind.
I remember one time my niece says, what's all the sirens for? I said, honey, that's for the parade. She goes, I thought there was a fire going on in base. I said, no, that just lets you know it's the start of the St. Patrick's Day Parade.
It is indeed going to be another fun year. Mike, we walked up and down the street a little bit. People are 5 and 6 deep on the side of the road, and the perfect weather today is a good reason for that as well.
Yeah, Jeff, we had good weather a few years ago. It was 72, but right now you're talking 48, 50, great sunshine, blue skies, very little wind. Perfect day in Bay City for a St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Let's talk about the First Division and what is the dedication of it.
The First Division is dedicated to our military servicemen and women that keep our country safe so that we can celebrate special days like St. Patrick's Day in peace. Thank you, and help a veteran today.
All right, our Department of Public Safety with Michael Cicchini and the security co-coordinator. The officer is Caleb Rowell. As there's Mike in the front seat. He's enjoying the great start to the parade. The Bay City Department of Public Safety was created in 2013 and is a fully consolidated Department of Public Safety, providing 24-hour law enforcement, fire, and emergency medical services to our community.
Yeah, they've been around doing this a couple years now, Jeff, 4 as a matter of fact, doing a great job. And Mike jumped on board, took over, and leading that public safety department, doing a fine job for all of us here in Bay City.
You know, after 4 years, I really feel like they're starting to get settled into their roles, and they've become much more efficient.
Yep.
Oh
boy.
And for those of you interested out there, Michigan is up 71-67 with 17 ticks left in the ball game. For all you Michigan fans out there, go Blue! Natalie Doan keeping us on track with the score of the big game, as we have got some of the other folks. We got a new addition to our parade this year. Troy Cunningham is our new Bay County Sheriff. Welcome, Troy. It is a pleasure to have you on board.
Also there, Jeff, the Michigan State Police providing 24-hour statewide police service, safety, and protection, responsibility to reduce opportunities for crime, traffic accidents, and diligence throughout the state of Michigan.
I tell you what, it is incredible, the area that they cover, and when you're in need and you see that red flashing light, it is a welcome sight.
It is a great job. Hampton Township Police, Brian Benchley, the police chief from Hampton Township, and our friends from Auburn Williams Fire Department is here also, Jeff. I think they're a little bit down the road a little bit.
As the new MSP, that is the 100th anniversary chaser that they've got going on in front of us.
I see that.
So that still has the same light on top.
Good-looking car.
And we have got the color guard coming right behind them, the fire department color guard.
Little lull in the action right now, Jeff, but again, Great day here in downtown Bay City. We've got a very, very nice day to sit back, relax, and enjoy all the fun here at St. Patrick's Day Parade.
I'd like to say a special thank you to ITC for being a sponsor and making it possible for the parade to go forward today as well as in the future. ITC is sponsoring our lead pipe band in 2017 from the Grand Traverse area, the Grand Traverse Pipe and Drum.
Looking forward to those guys coming down. Everybody likes the old pipe drum and drum corps, Jeff.
As we're looking for this group coming by right now, as they have got all sorts of great flags out.
That looks like our friends from the American Legion Post 239 out of Linwood, Jeff.
All right, a final score in the ball game. The University of Michigan 73. The Louisville Cardinals going down with only 69. Michigan advances to the Sweet 16.
Ooh, man,
But not that we're excited about that.
Big win.
Oh, yeah, there's a parade going on here today.
Oh, man.
As the Bay City Fire Department, that's got a number 1 on it, Mike. That means that's going to be right at headquarters down the street on Lincoln and Center.
Fully consolidated in 2013, the sworn civilian and volunteer staff of the Bay City Department of Public Safety is committed to excellence and dedicated to providing the best possible public safety services to citizens of Bay City and the people visiting our community. Jeff, they do a great job.
They certainly do, as we have also got fire trucks from the other areas as well. Frankenlust is there, and we have got the Essexville group. The primary mission of that Department of Public Safety falls into 3 areas of responsibility: police, fire, and emergency medical response. The department delivers these services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
Coming up next was our good friends right there from Bangor Township. Bangor Township Fire Department do a great job. Ooh, the little leprechaun on top of the Bangor Township Fire Department. He's got the best seat in the house.
Oh, he's sunning himself today. He's got to be happy. I think he's looking for that pot of gold.
Well, if he finds it, he knows where he can dough it out.
Indeed, to share, that would be beautiful. As next we have got McLaren Bay Region EMS Group. Look at those brand new rigs that they've just been able to pull out, as they have been a long-standing member of our community as they provide great service to the Bay County area.
Yeah, those are pretty sharp. Those are a little bit different than what we're used to seeing, Jeff, but McLaren does a great job here in the Bay City area.
And looks like we have got ourselves a little bit of an older unit here, as this one is from 1949. It's from the Pinconning Fraser Department. The Studebaker fire truck, accompanied by foreign exchange students from ISE, the International Student Exchange. Bruno is here from Spain, Jay from Brazil, Tommy from South Korea, Emily from Germany, and Yeren from South Korea with Representative Shirley Shelson. Congratulations, people, and welcome to our parade.
Well, here's one of your all-time favorites, Jeff. This is a Saginaw 40 and 8 honor society created in 1920. World War I soldiers were transported to the front in France in narrow boxcar called voitures, which would hold 40 men and 8 horses, dedicated to the needs of their fellow man. The 40 and 8 supports a national nursing scholarship program and child welfare programs. Many voiture chapters have parade trains and hobo clowns that bring smiles as they delight children and promote patriotism along. They bring a bang there to the parade every year, don't they?
Yeah, you know what? And I really believe that Jeff Hildebrandt jumped as he's the outside doing
I know
cameras.
Natalie did.
Nick Page on the inside producing and directing. Natalie Doan is our changed roles to be super spotter today during the parade. I'm Jeff Doan along with Mike Wisdala. We are pleased to have you along for this parade, the sun-soaked 2017 edition of our parade.
This is absolutely fantastic, Jeff. Great day here again in downtown Bay City. Coming up next, looks like we have the VV8 Color Guard.
It is Ray Essenmacher, the commander of the VVA, supporting other veterans for over 20 years. And we also welcome the Veterans Mobile Van from Saginaw Veterans Hospital and the Bay County Veterans Council, van and their walkers. They are a great group of people, very active in the community, and they do a lot of work through the summer festivals as they provide security 24 hours a day all weekend long for the great festivals.
Yeah, they do a fantastic job. Jeff, here comes some of the veterans' cars and vans that take the veterans around when needed. A vital Bay County Services Veterans Transport. I saw one of those the other day coming into town, Jeff, and they are doing a great job for our veterans.
They do a valuable service, too, as they have got one of their new vans here also right in front of us, just coming by. Jeff Hildebrandt outside, and Jeff is elated to be out there today. He goes, this is a beautiful day to be out doing the parade.
Yeah, he brought his gloves and said, well, I'm not going to need those. Again, there's a courtesy van helping veterans through the Bay County area. Great service. Greatly appreciated, Jeff.
All right. Also would like to thank Tri-City RV for providing the motorhomes for the parade judges and also for the announcers as we could stay warm and do our respective jobs. So we thank the folks every year from Tri-City RV that step up, and also to Bay County TV, to Nick Page and all of us for being able to live stream this both on Channel 190 as well as on the YouTube.
Well, and Jeff, we got some new equipment came in since our last broadcast of the high school basketball season and the telethon. So we are looking forward to bigger and better things. Here's some of the great crowd in downtown Bay City. We're located right out in front of the Bay County building, not too far from the Wirt Library. There's some of our viewers watching the parade, and really all you have to have on is just kind of a nice heavy coat or heavy hoodie, and this is just a great day for viewing.
It is indeed. Now, they've got a thank you here to a couple of guys named Mike Wisdala and Jeff Doan.
Don't know them.
I've heard of them, but I don't know who they are.
Couple shady characters.
It's our honor to be here this year and every year, as well as those horns. I just passed a couple of people with horns on the street, and I said, enjoy that horn because your parents are going to enjoy those horns for weeks and months to come until they mysteriously disappear.
I'm going to tell that young man, take that home tonight and blow it until about 9 o'clock, and then you can go to bed.
Oh, yes, indeed. As we have a group from the ITC coming forward, as they are one of our great parade sponsors, and it's our parade marshal, Rob Schmidt.
Hello, Rob. How you doing? Happy St. Patrick's Day. Good to see you. Look, he's looking for us. We're right here in the trailer.
He's a 20-year-plus veteran of the St. Patrick's Day Parade Association, and he coordinates the flag-raising ceremony each year in front of the county building, which is where we're at. And he also does that proudly with his wife, Sue, and 3 children, Pete, Andy, and Carly. So they're bringing up that next generation.
This is the guy. Look at there. Look.
Oh, boy,
Mr.
it's like
Hildebrand.
a 2-for-1 special there.
Right now, Jeff, here we go with the Grand Traverse Bay Pipe and Drums.
They are sponsored by ITC. Founded in 1974, the Grand Traverse Pipe and Drum have entertained crowds throughout northern Michigan. We're going to listen to them. Oh, it's beautiful to hear the haunting sounds of the pipes, the crisp thunder of the drums, and the flash of the kilts. An unmistakable delight to the eyes as well as to the ears here at St. Patty's Day.
Next up, Jeff, is Bay City St. Patrick's Queen in her court. This year's Miss Bay County, Alana Wilson, is riding her float with Miss Bay County Outstanding Teen, Miss Laurel Hammis. Our princess court is made up of junior princesses Katie Kennedy, age 10, and daughter of Mark and Connie Kennedy, and Izzy Latham, age 10, daughter of Tricia and Brent Rockpaw and Brian Latham. Our princess is Coley Huskins, age 4, daughter of Leslie Walsh and John Huskins. Our little miss is Angela Cray, age 6, daughter of Lisa and Chad Cray. We thank these fine young ladies for sharing their talent and charm with us as they represent our Parade Association on behalf during their summer travels and appearances in 2017. Ladies, congratulations and happy St. Patrick's Day.
Look at them all smiling for the camera. It's exactly what we want.
Got the wave down.
Congratulations. That's a beautiful thing.
Well, I'll tell you, coming up next, Jeff, we've got a lot of dignitaries from the Bay City area. A lot of familiar faces people will always recognize walking down the middle of Center Avenue right now.
Well, we start with the Bay City Commission, obviously. The big cheese in charge of it all, Kathy Newsham, a great local advocate for all things. She's been around forever, and She's our mayor, Lynn Stamaris, Commissioner, 1st Ward, David Tarasi, 2nd
Irvin
Ward.
Rose just going by, Jeff.
Oh, yes, the McEachrons, indeed. They just tried to slide in there on us. As Tarasi in the 2nd Ward, Nazinski in the 3rd, Brunner in the 4th, Jim Irvin, Sergeant at Arms, John Davidson.
Wow, look at Kathy.
Oh, she is like the parade queen today. Welcome, Kathy.
John Davidson, Carice Basmajian, Ed Clements, and Larry Elliott, the city commissioners. Happy St. Patrick's Day, everybody.
Indeed. What a great group of people, and they've got a tough job ahead of them, but they do a superb job, and they're very united in their efforts. Next, we're going to go to the Essexville Mayor, Russell Tanner, and the city council members. We've got Robert Manti, Tim Weiler, John Kusch, Jennifer Gradowski.
Along with Tim Remius, a council member, Russell Tanner, a council member, and Scott Whiproad. I know Mr. Whiproad. Hey, Scott, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Congratulations.
Boy, what a great group of people.
There's our
right here behind the camera.
There's our friends from AAA Transport. Hello, Mr. Bradshaw. Always a pleasure to see you, my friend.
That is incredible individuals. He does a great job as well at AAA Transport. Now we've got the Garber High School cheerleaders, Essexville Garber High School cheerleading team. They were bowl eligible last year. They competed at the Buffalo Wild Wings Citrus Bowl on New Year's Eve, and it's the first group since 1995 of the Dukes to make that happen.
Congratulations, young ladies. Next up, looks like we have the Michigan Volunteer Defense Force, if I'm not mistaken, Jeff.
We're optimistic that that's what it is. Happy birthday to that group. They are the Michigan National Guard and the State Police, 100 years of state service, and that will be coming up next month. Today, they're organized as a statewide brigade composed of 7 field battalions located within the former Michigan State Police and Office of Public Health and Safety Program districts. So you want to talk about somebody that's appropriate for the parade today with the last name of Green. It's Senator Mike Green as he handles part of the Great Lakes Bay region and through the thumb. Mike Green continues to do a tremendous job as a voice for those of us in mid-Michigan.
Yeah, nice to have Mike in the parade again. He's kind of been a staple for many, many years. Here he comes, walking right down the middle of Center Avenue. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Mike Green. Thanks for coming.
Boy, and he looks like he's got the big shooter, Mr. Rivard, right behind him as well. So some pretty select company at the parade today.
St. Patrick's Day brings out the best of everybody. Oh, Mr. Green, welcome.
He is walking with one of his good friends, Mike Rivard, as they're going to cruise down. Oh, boy, look what we've got here. We have got James Barsha. He is our new county executive, and he takes over after 24 years by our previous.
Yep, took over for Tommy Hickner. Also, Congressman Dan Kildee is in the parade. Welcome. Happy St. Patrick's Day, fellas.
What a great group of people, and I'll tell you, Jim, we couldn't be happier with the way things are going. Ed Rivet is also there at the front of that parade, as that group is good, but we're excited about what Jim's going to be able to do to continue this great run here in Bay County.
Up next, Jeff, is a great group of United Steelworkers, Local 12075, North America's largest union. We're 1.2 million members and retirees strong in the United States, Canada, and the Caribbean. Welcome, everybody. Hey, happy St. Patrick's Day.
They do an incredible job as well. And I'll tell you, when you're 60, 70 feet above the ground and you're walking on a 6-inch beam with no protection, you better be on top of things.
They do a great job. Here's another one, Jeff. Perry Woodard School of Dance, sharing our love of dance with Bay City for 58 years. We offer dance classes for all ages and abilities. We want to have fun and march in the parade and do a dance for everybody. Let's watch them.
Can you believe, Mike, that Perry Woodard's been around for 56 years, and in a weak moment, Bob Hayhurst ended up marrying her. So Bob is a long-time bagpiper.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
He's been over to the Ponderosa at my house a few times playing the pipes.
Now, next coming up, we have got WNEM TV5, their satellite truck. They've had to lower that mast down to 11 feet, and we have got from WNEM TV5 news reporter and anchor Elena Holland, Cameron Riddle, Morgan Gordon, and chief meteorologist Brian Bachman. Thank you, Brian, for what you've done today and given us a drop-dead gorgeous day. Brian Bachman went overtime to make that happen, but thank you, Brian. Your efforts don't go unnoticed.
Brian, you knocked it out of the park today, brother. You did a great job. Great forecast for today.
This is indeed some of their other TV5 trucks that are coming behind. And, boy, I'll tell you, they cover the area very, very well.
They they were at the telethon, Jeff, the other day. There's our friend Cameron Riddle. Hello, Cameron. How are you? Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Cameron, welcome to Bay City.
They always have a lot of fun, TV5.
They do a great job. You're right.
Up next is something kind of near and dear to our heart, Jeff.
Well, we've got just a minute, so I want to send out a couple of quick thank yous to our city officials for our fine police department. Lieutenant Caleb Rowell is the coordinator for keeping us safe during the parade and throughout the year. And also to the County of Bay for assisting in traffic control and safety by placing directional signs where they are needed. Well, you're pretty familiar with this. You had to swing down to put your fingerprint on this on Friday, Mike.
I took a peek at the Bay Aranac ISD Career Center. Brian Dufresne is principal. They provide quality training in a safe, nurturing environment, working cooperatively with area schools and communities to meet the challenge of the changing needs of our society. The float is constructed by students in the building trades, Jeff. Also help from the auto mechanics, auto collision, graphic design, the building trades, and law enforcement. And Jeff, that Durango is the 1998, was customized by the students at the Career Center, and it was at the Autorama show in Detroit, one of the biggest and largest car shows in the country. And there's some of our great staff right there from the Bay Aranac Career Center. Hi, guys. That looks like Mr. Erlab in there.
Holy
cow.
Hey,
Katie, how are you?
They pulled out all the stops today to have Katie in the house.
Look who's driving the police car from the Criminal Justice Program.
Well, it looks like Mike Dufresne that's in the front seat of that police car.
Is that Brian?
Brian with the hat on. And I'll tell you what, we didn't recognize him because he's in the front seat of the thing this time. Brian, another great person in the community. We love Brian and all that he does. So he's looking pretty good with that do he's got going today.
You know what? 45 years the Career Center's been around and 27 programs, Jeff.
Next, we have the Knights of Columbus, Area 414. It's the Bay Area District 9 Special Olympics Council, and it was established on April 16th of 1899.
Good news for that group, Jeff. They won the Best in Town float, the Special Olympics. Won the Best of Town float. So congratulations.
Ooh, looking
to
on
that
the back
group.
of the rainbow, we've got tiny bubbles in our parade, and it's a beautiful float. And it's always great to see the creativity of those folks and a lot of the people and participants from the Area 9. Barb Parkhurst is able to walk the parade this year. Boy, look how thin she's gotten over the last year. It is good to see that she is after it. And she's had to ride the other years, but this year she's able to walk the parade.
Great job. Up next is our friends from the Munger Potato Festival, her queen and court.
All right, we are looking.
Allie Miller?
It is Allie Miller, indeed, is our Munger Potato Festival queen. Emma Miller. Krista Zokowski. That's why we've got our super spotter Natalie Doan here helping us out. They did not give us the all the names for those ladies, so we thank them. Oh, Copson Donuts Bakery in beautiful Bay
I gotta
City.
go.
They are world famous, helping communities one donut at a time. Becky Blue is the warden of the Sutherland Precinct branch on Midland Street in beautiful Bay City.
I'll tell you what, fantastic donuts. Up next is the best youth vote, the All Saints Elementary kids, Jeff. All Saints Elementary in Bay City is lucky to have it all at All Saints, presented by the Leprechauns of All Saints School, and Lori Baranek is the coordinator.
All right, kids, look to your right and wave. You're all on TV right now. That is a high-energy group from All Saints. The old alma mater.
Yeah.
Oh, I see Sir Donald Tilley in the group coming down the street now. As the Ancient Order of Hibernians The motto of friendship, unity, and Christian charity stand not only as the oldest Catholic lay organization in America, but as the largest
Dr.
Irish
Phillips.
ethnic society in the world with divisions across the U.S.
A lot of familiar faces right there, Jeff. Gary Phillips. Timmy O'Neill's in the house again. And here comes the Mitchell bus with the sign, Ancient Order of Hibernians. To be Irish is a blessing. To be Hibernian is an honor. Promoting Irish unity and culture and fellowship with other members and community. Representative Brian Elder may be walking with the Order of Hibernians this year, Jeff, I did not see Brian.
He may have been in that group just in front of it.
Was he in there? Okay, good.
Next, we're hearing them come down the street. The Bay City Western Marching Band with Craig Heidenberg as the director. We always enjoy hearing the sights and sounds of the band, and we'll have to see if we can't entice them as they come by that we could shout out a little Currahee and hear that fight song. Bay City Western, the band's On the Run. Annual run and walk is April 29th, 2017. So let's see if we can get that Bay City Western Marching Band. Here they go. Currahee! Goes by. I think we got a little joke coming here for St. Patrick's Day.
Again, Jeff, a staple of the band. The trailer travels many, many miles around the state of Michigan, carrying all the equipment for the marching warriors.
That is a beautiful rig, and that gets stored out at the Transportation Center. Hang on just a second. We've got a joke.
Oh, this is good old joke boy. Hey, how do you stop a Bay City Irish leprechaun from crowing in the morning of St. Patrick's Day?
How?
Take him to Patty's Green Hut over on Columbus Avenue the night before. Fill him up with Guinness and Jameson. And come the crack of dawn the next morning, he'll be too hungover to give a crow.
All right, Timmy, thank you,
Words
buddy.
of wisdom from Timmy as he cruises by.
Okay, Timmy, thank you, brother. Good seeing you, man.
All right, we'd also like to thank Placemats for promoting our parade by distributing placemats in our area restaurants, and also to Clements Electric for coordinating our electrical supply so that we can broadcast and announce the parade today. As we have got a little bit of a short break. Again, Jeff Doan and Mike Wisdala, pleased to be with you. Natalie Doan, our super spotter. Jeff Hildebrand outside doing the camera work. And Nick Page producing and directing this great show.
I want to give big thanks to Jan Rao and Al Rao and all the gang on the Parade Association. Jeff, for doing such a great job again this year, putting this thing together. It is a labor of love, and it takes about a year to pull this thing off. So thank them, and we especially want to thank them for asking us back again for the 2017 version of the parade.
And if you're interested, as we see some great dancing going on there, if you're interested in joining, they're always welcoming new members to add to their mixes. They are a small group, but they do tons. They take a couple of weeks off, and they get right back after next year.
It is a year-long process. Up next, it looks like
It's Monty Big Cat Oswald in the group, as it is the German group that is, they've been in existence now for quite a while. They've got 20 chapters nationwide. Edelweiss.
German-American club, Jeff.
And Monty really has taken the forefront to that. He's gone to Germany a few times, to the sister city.
Up next is the Michigan Bean Queen, 2016-17. Queen is Elizabeth Milligan, and first runner-up is Paige Lupke. Hello, girls. Welcome to Bay City. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
And if you want country music in the area, 98 KCQ is your destination. Long-standing part of the McDonald Broadcasting Group. I believe McDonald may be the last single standing of the, at least in this Great Lakes Bay region, for broadcasts.
Our good friends from Bay Medical Care Facilities, our residents and staff wish everyone a happy St. Patrick's Day. Katie Roper, Jeff, is the coordinator, and the Bay Medical Care Facility out there does a fantastic job, and we appreciate their efforts.
You know what they do on the side out there at the care facility? They collect golf balls.
They got a few of mine.
There's a few errant golf balls. They sell golf balls, and that funds all their special activities. Also, we've got a best out-of-town sponsored float coming up next.
That's the Frankenmuth Queen in her court, Jeff. They won the best out-of-town float, so congratulations to the Frankenmuth Queen in her court.
As that is a gorgeous float once again, as we have got some highly spirited young ladies, and Brooke Buckley is the director of that group.
Yeah, they come every year, do a great job. That float is always one of the top ones in our parade. Thank you, ladies, for making the trip from Frankenmuth.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, ladies.
This is one of our favorites, too, Jeff, coming up next from Team 1 Credit Union.
They want to wish everybody a happy St. Patrick's Day. Team 1 has been saving members, lots of green, for over 80 years, and is a proud member of the community. Kim Schofield is the coordinator.
Thanks for coming, everybody. A lot of energy out of that Team 1 Credit Union. I got a couple people got smart. One of them's doing it on skates. Now, that's the way to roll.
We have got
the Montessori Children's House is a Montessori-based preschool and kindergarten, strives to encourage independence. Tiffany Jane is the coordinator.
That is a great preschool and kindergarten-based project. And next we have AmeriGas Propane. They're America's largest propane provider. Your company for all seasons. Contact them today for a new customer special and or ask about the referral program that they have in place.
Bet you didn't know this, propane school buses.
Are they going to propane buses?
Yes, absolutely. That's a big one. There's a lot of propane buses in the area. All right, up next, Jeff from the Mid-Michigan Carriage Company. They offer services for every event. Arrive in style. The Serenity Equine Facility offers riding lessons, trail rides, and pony parties. Riding in the carriage is Miss Michigan, Ariana Kwan. Ariana is the first Asian American ever to be crowned Miss Michigan. Ariana immigrated to the U.S. from China at age 6 and became a naturalized citizen at age 14. Congratulations, Ariana. Thanks for coming.
There they are in the parade, and boy, that is cruising the parade in style, Mike, as they have that horse-drawn carriage.
I saw that the other day. Riding in the carriage is Miss Michigan Outstanding Tween Kendra Lodwick, and also riding with Ariana.
All right, our next group, still group part of the carriage company, as they have got an extended group there. Again, great to have you along in the 2017 edition of the St. Patrick's Day Parade, as we are watching the most important people in the parade, the super-duper pooper scoopers, as they keep the parade safe for those that come behind.
When they're done here, they travel to Mackinac Island and start the season.
They have full-time work all summer long, indeed. Well, it's just great. Let's thank a few more people. How about the folks from Titan Golf Cart Company for supplying the golf carts that help get our lineup people up and down the 2-mile parade route, and also to our Parade Association members for their long-time dedication to organizing and putting on this parade. If you want a fun project and you want to help, find a parade official, and they'll be more than happy to give you the information.
Always looking for information, Jeff, and volunteers for the Parade Association. Got a few months to spare. They'll be more than happy to put you on board and put you to work. So we appreciate everything they do.
Also, the people at Nelson and Company Jewelry for creating charms and plaques to our Queen and Court and to our princesses and their court.
Yep.
Folks at Nelson and Company always go above and beyond.
Yeah, Dave does a great job over there, Jeff, over at downtown Bay City, right across the street from the State Theater.
And also Soaring Eagle, Consumers Energy, and Mayer and Associates. They're past sponsorship of the parade, and we hope that they'll come back on.
Right now we have the Dust Stompers, a line dance troupe that entertains at assisted living, rest homes, and at the Dow Diamond. Oh, Bissonette. The sound and live music, Jeff.
We're familiar with that
Oh,
Bissonette group.
There's a bunch of line dancers.
I would
Getting out in
say
the
they're
community.
having a little bit of fun today.
Good time for dancing.
That is a great day indeed. So next, I believe we have the Frankenmuth Credit Union. They're proud to serve Bay County and the surrounding area. Find out why over 36,000 of your friends and relatives stay with Frankenmuth Credit Union, and that's their hometown financial solution.
That looks like your piggy bank, don't you? You could fill that up with all the money you have, right?
Well, I could fill it up with air.
It's shaking my bacon for the Frankenmuth Credit Union.
Indeed, that is a thing of beauty indeed.
I like that.
Coming up next, we have got the Bay City Fireworks Festival queen in her court. It's Malin Herman. Malin did an exceptional interview for us during the telethon, and she is a junior at Bay City Central. Also, James Hootert is the king, and Miss Sparkler is Courtney Smith. Little Miss Sparkler is Addison Lene, and Little Mr. Sparkler is Lack Lene. So there she is. I'll tell you, Malin Herman, that junior at Central, just going to serve proud for the next year.
Does a great job. Well, that float's kind of near and dear to our heart, Jeff.
Yes, indeed they are.
The second division is dedicated to Mr. Al Rao, a longtime St. Patrick's Day parade member. Al has much experience lining up this parade. We want to say thank you to Al for the years of service to the association. The parade doesn't move until you say go. Thanks a lot, Al.
Now our best commercial float is coming up here next in the parade. This is also a beautiful entry.
Jeff, the next, that's the Oakland Orthopedic, caring people, changing lives. Amputees walking in the parade today. The Oakleys on the tree are real and shipped in live from a southern state. Well, that's pretty cool.
Well, and they
All
also
right.
do a great job with customized foot equipment for back braces and stuff. The people at Oakland Orthopedic do a tremendous job.
Here's a company that's been a little busy in the last couple months, Jeff. Our good friends from Consumers Energy is proud to be your hometown natural gas and electric provider. They provide nearly 1,000 employees in the Great Lakes Bay region, are focused on delivering safe, reliable, and affordable energy to the customers and the communities that they serve.
All right, this next tractor coming up is from Maple Lane Ag and Bag. It's your Tri-County source for the McCormick tractors and related agricultural services, and they've got them from the smallest to the biggest to take care of all your needs.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're going to be kicking into high gear here. The weather's turning better. You're going to see a lot of planting, a lot of the tractors getting ready to start the summer season. Hey, guys, welcome to Bay City. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy Thanksgiving early.
Early, sorry. Oh, wow,
How
where'd
about
that
the
come from?
Valley Aero
Woo.
Club? The Barrel Plane Train is made up of 55-gallon drums that represent airplanes. The barrel planes are used at James Clements Airport for children's entertainment, and they're all over town. I'll tell you what, this is fun. I just wish that we would be able to get out of them after we sat in them for a short time.
Krejak's House, Rise signs, Mitchell Motor Coach, United States Air Force. Didn't see what the last one said, but pardon my little faux pas there with the I'm sure Nick will be able to edit that out in time.
Well, you know, we're happy for all those occasions. So now we've got the Muskegon Regional Police Pipe and Drum Group. They're located in and around Muskegon County, and we're going to listen to their music. Well, they do a great job on the
That's good
western side of the
music.
state, and they do funerals and all sorts of other events in the community, and it is just a joy. And now talking of more beauty in the parade, here is the Sugar Queens from the Michigan Sugar.
2016 Queen Mackenzie Reinhardt of Seaboyne. First attendant is Megan Bajania of St. Louis, and the second attendant is Candace Nearing of Bay City. Hello, ladies. Welcome to the parade. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Boy, ladies, you picked a great day to be out on that float having a great time. Welcome to the St. Patty's Day Parade. How about the Sunrise Pedal Trolley? They're excited to be in their third season pedaling around Bay City and are proud to announce the Sunrise Circle K, their newest 6-passenger bike. Oh, they'll be out and around and available soon, and they will be having fun through the Bay City streets all winter.
Well,
There's the little 6-seater right there for us.
That's kind of cool, coming right up.
And look at that nice Michigan man on the back of that float. As he is just pedaling away, and he's steering them. So the way he's going around right now, the pedestrians beware.
I tell you, they have a great time on those things, Jeff. They come down my street all the time. You can hear them blocks away having a lot of fun.
As we get another break again, I'd like to thank the folks at ITC for being a sponsor and making it possible for the parade to go forward today and in the future. ITC is sponsoring our lead pipe band group, which came through just a few minutes ago, and the Tri-City RV. And, of course, we couldn't do this the right way without Tri-City RV, and every year they've stepped up and given us a great facility to make this happen, as well as the folks that do the judging right next to us.
Yeah, this is a lot of fun, Jeff. A little creature comfort that we had, and there's some of our faithful right there. Hi, everybody. You're all on. There they are, Jeff, having a great time. Enjoying the show. I know they are.
Oh, indeed. Just a sun-soaked 2017 St. Patrick's Day Parade. As we get to the second division, they're dedicated to Al Rao, a longtime St. Patrick's Day Parade member. Al has got great experience and been around forever.
Oh, here's one of my all-time favorites, the St. Stan's Athletic Club, home of the biggest Polish festival in the state of Michigan, the St. Stan's AC Polish Festival, third week in June.
I'll tell you what, that is the official kickoff to summer, that is for sure. And also, the right behind them is the South End Wolves, sponsored by the St. Stan's Athletic Club. They are the League Super Bowl champions from this last year. Congratulations, South End Wolves.
Also passing through right there, our friends from 7-Eleven on North Euclid in Salzburg. They wish everyone a happy and safe St. Patrick's Day.
As the next group coming up will be from the River of Time, I believe. As they are cruising down the street. River of Time, that always happens near the end of September. This year it is the half week earlier because the 1st of October falls on a weekend. It's September 22nd, 23rd, and 24th down in the Vets Park area of Bay City. And the French Resistance is led by Sir Leonard McInerney, back once again for the parade, as it looks like they're going to have something a little special for us out there. World War II and French Resistance. As they put their back onto their shoulder harnesses, as they are going to cruise through the parade. And again, long-time folks at the parade, and we're glad to have them along.
Up next, Jeff, is the Tittabawassee Fife and Drum Corps and of youths and adults. Continental Marines wore their uniforms between 1778 and 1781.
Now, you remember last year they just had some drummers and stuff, so they've got the fifers and stuff going along this year with it, and that's always beautiful to get that all in. Welcome back again. I'm Jeff Doan along with Mike Wisdala. Pleased to have you along for St. Patrick's Day 2017. Nearly 50 degrees outside, sun-soaked conditions. Natalie Doan, our super spotter. Jeff Hildebrand out running the cameras, and Nick Page producing and directing this show. What a great family we have.
And 40,000 of our favorite friends out today, Jeff. It's going to be a big number this year with the weather the way it is. We got a great crowd here in downtown Bay City, lining Center Avenue. Always a lot of fun. People having just a great time in this great weather.
All right, next we've got Miss Bridgefest. That's Andrea Pugh. Miss Bridgefestine is Sophie Cosse. And Miss Midland is Erica Kennedy. And Miss Midland Teen is Chloe Miller. So
Look at that little car. That looked good on the golf course right there.
I want to tell you
Huh?
what, that is a
Look at
mini
those
caddy.
Cadillac. Wow.
So that is just a beautiful little entry there. And also the Heartland Hampton Rehab Center. They provide skilled nursing and therapy services to help our patients to get back to their lifestyle in a safe manner.
That's a nice job by those folks out there, Jeff. And congratulations to Miss Bridgefest and all of the folks from Heartland Health Manor. That's thanks for being in the parade. Happy St. Patrick's Day, ladies. Coming up next is our good friends, Jeff, from TV 25 Fox 66, one of their station vans and their truck that does live broadcast when they're out on the road.
Live remotes, indeed, as they are out looking
they're
like
doing
they're
it
behind
live right now.
They're going live and taking some footage and stuff too. As you know, Fox 66 is really starting to step up. The news on TV 25 is really coming along. The station continues to progress.
Yeah, they do a nice job, Jeff, and always a pleasure having them in the parade, and appreciate them taking time out of their busy day to spend the day with us here in beautiful Bay City.
Boy, the folks at TV 25 are taking a
There
picture
you
of
go.
us, taking a picture of
Hey,
them.
guys.
Welcome.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Great to have you here in beautiful Bay City for the parade. All right, as you welcome back once again, we have got next our group of champions, formerly the Young Champions Cheer Squad.
The team practices once a week for 2 hours from January through July. Includes people from Presque Isle, Saginaw, Linwood, and Bay City. They are a very bonded, hardworking group, and Kelly P. said they're not a cheer team, they're a cheer family. That's the Bay City All-Stars elite team with them also, Jeff, and these girls do a great job. And they don't have any numbers, do they?
Boy, I'll tell you, those ladies
Hi,
are
ladies.
excited on there right now. The girls and the ladies are, how did the pecking order get to be the ones riding on the float?
Oh, they're having a good time.
Little YMCA we'll listen to.
Hundreds of them, Jeff.
Harness some of that energy, Brother Gwiz.
Wow.
They come out strong for the festivities.
You know me, I can't jump over to the Munger phone book.
Well, you and I and Tom Murray are three of the folk that can't do that, but three fine individuals.
They do a great job, Jeff. And, you know, that's cheering's a big thing now. That's competition, and Michigan High School Athletic Association recognizes that now. So a lot of good things going on. Jeff, our friends from Joe FM 97.3.
They are a great, if you want to turn on the radio and listen to a little bit of everything, 97.3 Joe FM, still part of that McDonald broadcasting system, does a great job. Formerly, if you want to kick back a little while, WIXC Wixie out of Bay City.
Wow, you're going back a ways, my friend.
All right, I think we have Miss America's Sweetheart, and that's Selena Garcia, and Miss Midwest is Savannah. That's yours, Gwiz.
That's Kakarowski.
That
Yes.
is the beautiful one. They've been recognized for the world's first and foremost youth development leadership programs. Darlene Dunham was crowned Miss America Sweetheart in 1974 and serves as the international mistress. As welcome back once again, as we are looking as the parade just continues down. I think we've got the Freemasons coming.
Yeah, including Joppa Lodge 315 and Winona number 756, accompanied by the Midland Shriner minicars, clowns, and the Shriner vans. Hi, guys. Welcome to the parade. Happy St. Patrick's Day. We'll get a chance to look at those little mini cars, Jeff. We saw them on a lot of the news over the years. They do a fantastic job.
All right, next we have got folks from Garber Chevrolet in Linwood. They're back in Bay County as we see the Masonic family float cruising by us first. That is something that they continue to show great love for in our community and what they give back with the Scottish Rite and all those great organizations. And, of course, the Shriners and the Shriners Hospital do a tremendous job and help all those in need regardless of ability to pay.
Yeah, that is a fantastic organization, Jeff, and they have been around for many, many moons.
All right, as we'll be waiting just a minute, we see what the holdup in the parade is now. It's the midgets coming down the road in their mini cars. And again, Mike, when you see these folks coming down the road, they look like they're having more fun than anybody. But the thing you never see is the ability it takes to get them out of that car after being in it for 2.5 hours, as they are literally just glued into those things and almost like rigor mortis sets after a while, and the bones don't move like they should.
Yeah, those are they are a lot of fun. They do a lot of good work, Jeff, and they're fun to watch. And those things go pretty good, and a lot of spin outs, and they're just having a good time here, and a great day to have fun in one of those little cars.
I haven't seen them run out of gas yet, but I see the people behind them give them plenty of room to operate.
Yeah, they let them go, so not a lull, but a gap, so they can have some fun spinning out and getting those things up to full speed.
They do spin outs and burnouts and stuff, and one of the few times that the police will be right by and just let them go.
One of the gentlemen's having a little cops and donuts right there.
Well, they're in parade formation right now as they're making it happen.
Hey guys, great job!
Tremendous job, gentlemen. Thank you for your efforts.
How's that donut? How's that
donut? Oh, what a great group.
Oh, man. They are a lot of fun.
As Natalie Dones had to head outside and kind of push the crowd back a little bit. They're getting inside the filming area, but everybody's having a great time today, and it's just tough finding great spots to be.
Yeah, that's the Midland Area Shrine Club, Jeff. There's the mini cars. That's what they haul the mini cars in.
All right, they do a great job, and it's nice to see them back in the parade once again this year.
Yep, great organization. We'll see who's coming up next.
Well, it's got some very active young people, I can tell that.
Oh, yeah, that's our good friends from Garber Chevrolet in Linwood.
They're back in Bay County once again, and they're proud to serve Bay County and Linwood. And come and see why it's worth the drive to go to Midland, just a few miles north of beautiful Bay City.
Nice family-run organization, Jeff. Dick Garber and the gang always doing a fantastic job here in the Great Lakes Bay region.
Boy, and they've done a tremendous job since they got back up there in Linwood. And, again, as you said, Dick Garber and the gang, they're all about community.
Yeah, they do a fantastic job. Next up, Canuti Dumpsters. Don't let your garbage get you moody. Call Canuti with 7-day-a-week dumpster rental. Nice looking trucks.
They have certainly stepped up. And
Michael Canuti, Dumpster Rentals. All right, guys.
737-7034 in the Bay City area, as those things are very visible. And right behind them, Jack's Bike Shop, celebrating over 40 years of sales and service, located in downtown beautiful Bay City at 207 3rd Street.
That's a happening area down there, Jeff. That's really up and coming. They got the light bridge over there on 3rd Street. Really nice area. Some good-looking bikes right there.
Well, and they've got all sorts of connectors, too. If you want to make a tandem out of a regular bike or you want to haul something, all available right there.
Next up is the little bit more from the Jack's Bike Shop. Next up is the Bay City Cooperative Market, when a grocery store is more than just a grocery store.
And that is just a beautiful thing, and we are excited to see how that all turns out. And they're quickly followed by the John Glenn High School Band under the direction of Doug Luley, and they're going to play for us. Boy, and look at the size of that band over the last couple of years. Is really starting to get back into shape as their numbers dwindled for a few years, but great to see a nice full band.
And again, once again, a vital piece of equipment for all high school marching bands. The Bangor John Glenn and the Kristen McAuliffe trailer that takes their instruments all over band camps and all over the great state of Michigan.
As we've got a good-looking group coming up next, just waiting for a sign to see what we've got here.
Is this the court for John Glenn? Yeah, this is the
John
homecoming
Glenn
court.
court.
Hello,
There-
Bobcats. Welcome to the parade.
There's Nadia Rojas on the float there as well. She was a state qualifier in swimming.
There you
What a
go.
great group of folk from John Glenn.
That was the John Glenn High School homecoming queen in her court. Good to see those kids out and having a great time.
As we've got another lull in the action, again, like to take a moment to thank Bay County TV and Nick Page and the crew for live streaming and broadcasting the parade. Also to Jeff Doan and Mike Guazdala, yours truly, and Mike, along with Jeff Hildebrandt and Natalie Doan as part of our Bay County TV group. We're pleased to be here. And thank you to the city officials and our fine Bay City Police Department with Caleb Rowell as the coordinator for keeping us safe during our parade throughout the year.
Just next up is the Tri-City Bubble. Join the craze with bubble game activities with team bonding, fundraising, parties, and more. We bring the bubbles to your reunion, birthday party, grad party, team bonding, or your next event. Check out TriCityBubble.com. This is an up-and-coming thing right now, Jeff.
This is a huge event. You know, over the last 4 or 5 years, again, one of those things that you don't know how somebody would have figured this out, but they have got wealth because this has really become the fad lately. And, you know, you can be like a Weebles. You can fall down, but you don't get hurt. You just kind of waddle your way back up, and away you go.
You know, Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down, my friend.
Well, they sometimes fall, but they get us right back up.
That's pretty cool. Everybody's doing it, and it's a pretty good workout, too, from what I understand. There's our friends from Tri-City Bubble, TriCityBubble.com.
As they are available for all sorts of parties, and they will come, and they will certainly make that party complete.
Who would have
I
thought?
know.
You know, why did we think of that?
All right, now I believe next we have got a group from the Midland Tennis Center. They're here and walking. They're a walking tennis show. The Greater Midland Tennis Center has classes for all levels from age 3 to 100. Grab a card and try one out for free. And they are the only professional tennis event in the mid-Michigan area. And that event just happened last month, but what a great event. If you've never been to it and you like tennis, boy, you will be sold.
Well, and they're the #1 tennis city in the United States. Jeff voted in recently, so congratulations to Midland and the Midland Tennis Center for all the great work they do.
Boy, I'll tell you.
That is a walking show.
They can play tennis while they're even getting down the parade route. So you got to love the efforts that they've got, and you can't beat a walking net, too. All right, looking.
Revolution in progress.
It is revolution in progress indeed, as that great group is going to play, and we'll listen. And welcome back once again to the 2017 St. Patrick's Day Parade. Jeff Doan and Mike Guazdala, pleased to have you along. And Mike, again, we just marvel at the great weather. Again, as we got early in the week, they were talking high 30s. Then it was low 40s. Then it was mid 40s. Now we're in the upper 40s. The sun is shining, and they're 5 and 6 deep down the parade route, enjoying a great day.
And last Friday, Jeff, we had a little bit of snow, and there's some of our younger fans enjoying the parade, giving us a wave, all dressed in their green and having a great time, Jeff. Right down here in downtown Bay City, there's the Wirt Library right in the background. A great spot to watch the parade.
Next, our friends from Kroger. Let us be your grocery store. Stop in and say hi. Mike, you go to the one out on Center Avenue. Kelvin is the manager out there. Very friendly people. I go to the one on Euclid, and Steve Welt is the manager out there. Again, I can't walk through the store without all those people saying hi and greeting me. It is a friendly place and a great place to shop. We thank the folks at Kroger.
I think you and I are on a first-name basis when we walk into that store, Jeff.
It is a thing of beauty
it
indeed.
Certainly is.
Next, we have 1400 AM, The Bay, 104 FM and 1400 AM. That's what's
station.
on at Covenant Healthcare in our physical therapy department. Great mix of music to allow everybody to enjoy. And again, part of that McDonald Broadcasting, the last independent group here in mid-Michigan.
Yeah, I've got that on the old Speed Select in my truck, Jeff. They do a great job. Up next is our friends from Chemical Bank, celebrating St. Patrick's Day this year in Irish style, is our hometown bank with 100 years of service in our great community. Chemical Bank, the place to save and bank like dollars. Dollar the squirrel who helps teach children how to save money. Give Dollar a big hello. Where is Dollar?
Dollar's got to be there. He is on the back.
Chemical Bank, what a great, great organization, Jeff. 100 years in the community. Great job.
And they're passing out treats, too, today.
All right. Maybe we'll get one inside the trailer for in the future here.
Nice little float there with the Luck of the Irish with the American flag on it as they're going by our broadcast area. And next is our group. Oh, it's from the Lions Club of beautiful Bay City. They are a great and fun group. Steve Goss is the coordinator. I went to school with Steve Goss. He's a 1978 graduate of Western High School. It looks like Vaughn Begic is in that group as well up front. They're really pulling out all the stops with Vaughn Begic here with the group. And don't forget about that Tag Day coming up on April 21st and 22nd. They're founded in Chicago, Illinois in 1917 by Melvin Jones. So great group. And I'll tell you, the Lions Club, one of those organizations that really support a ton of things in the area. And Steve Goss is right up at the front of that group, too, as they cruise by. So what a great organization.
Everyday people, Jeff, doing extraordinary things are members of the Service Club. We are members of the largest service organization in the world. The Lions Club International has approximately 1.4 million members in 200 countries.
They don't look like they're having too much fun out there, do they, Mike?
We missed the Duke of Earl on there, too, Jeff. We didn't see him.
Oh, my.
From the telethon. Next
He's always riding.
Our friends from Denny's Collision, featuring a restored 1955 Buick Century by Denny and the original 1955 Radio Flyer wagon. That's a beautiful looking, properly colored, too.
Boy, I tell you, they got a couple of dogs in the car, too, enjoying it to go with that PF Flyer in the back there from Denny's Collision. Now, next, we see a group from the Old Town Gym. We realize that you have other choices when it comes to fitness, but we would like to thank you for choosing our club as your place to work out and believe that they've got the best club around. Great new equipment in there, as we have got Ray and the group over there that just do a tremendous job at Old Town.
2 locations, Jeff, one over on the west side of Bay City. Wow. I'll tell you what.
Powerlifting.
Woo!
That's 4 plates and a quarter.
That's
that's 455.
That's no problem either.
Oh, yeah, all day. She's been practicing.
Is another, and you see their vans and trucks all over Bay City, Jeff, doing their March Madness sale.
But you know, Mike, that's another one of those 24/7 clubs. You get a card, and Natalie Doan knows a little something about that card. She doesn't use it as often as she should, but it's just a great place to be.
Up next is Herb Melke. It has a 1972 Lincoln Continental that is restored and presented in its original state. Now, that's a good-looking vehicle. Another one properly colored.
Boy, I'm going to tell you what, those cars, when you get in the front seat of that, you got to look about a country mile to get past the front hood on those things. That's back when they made them hoods extraordinaire.
Ooh, it's the Bay City Moose Riders. Group formed in 2013, raised over $10,000 for Special Olympics and Tony and Trish House, Moose Lodge Charities, and the Special Olympics.
Another great and fun group as they look like they're having a grand time. Also sponsored by Stevens Cycle.
A little leprechaun on there, too.
Got a couple
great
of those
organization.
nice bikes.
Good day to ride a motorcycle.
Oh, nice to be able to get that thing out and blow the dust off it. Let's look and see what we have got coming up
It's the
next.
Moose Lodge 169, if I'm not mistaken, Jeff.
Our roots can be traced to 1888, and the founder, Dr. Henry Wilson, successfully organized the first group in Louisville, Kentucky. They've got lots of organizations all over the country and continue to be a big part of the Great Lakes Bay region.
He's all set up.
It looks like quite the setup indeed.
Next up is our friends from the Auto Appearance Specialist, featuring a 1986 Silver Rad and Float sponsored by Friends and Family. Jim Norton is the owner from Auto Appearance Specialist.
That little Silverado, look at that 1986. That's a beauty. As those folks smile, you're on TV right now. Okay, yeah, there's a little flop of the hand.
There you go.
That was a little strum of that 1986 Silverado motor.
Next up is our friends from Enbridge Energy. It's a crude oil transportation company out of Canada that operates in the Bay County area, Jeff. Enbridge exists to fuel people's quality of life and has done so for more than 65 years. A North American leader in delivering energy, Enbridge has ranked on the Global 100 Most Sustainable Corporations Index for the past 8 years.
Look at all the American flags. That's just a thing of beauty to see them proudly waving in our breeze here at the 17th Annual St. Patrick's Day Parade. And they've got goodies for the kids of all ages as well.
That's coming back. The treats are coming back.
You always have to love that indeed. Next, the third division is dedicated to Rose and Irv McEachran, longtime active association members. They've worked with parade entries and everything else for over 50 years. And that first group will be the Boy Scout Troop of America 121. They've been part of the parade since the parade began. Mark Collier is that coordinator.
Wow,
so
they've been
over
around.
60 years of an organization.
That's fantastic. Next up, also float number 71, Jeff, is the winner of the Best Irish Float, the Boy Scouts of America Troop 121. So they got the award for the Best Irish Theme. Congratulations to Troop 121. Nice job, guys. There they are.
Boy, those are high-energy youngsters on there. There you go. Wave, young men and women. You're on TV right now. As you got to remember to hold on tight when that thing starts. Oh, you get the look. Somebody's got the look going.
Oh, man.
As we continue on, we've got some Girl Scouts as well. That is Area 554, coordinated by Sandy Stevens. So the Brownies and the Girl Scouts as well. 5073.
Wow, they having fun.
It is a great group.
Something happens to you when you get on camera.
Yes.
You get to
some
be a little
good
silly.
and some bad.
There you go. Hi, guys. You're on camera. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Just a beautiful thing as they continue to cruise down with more scout troops. As the 3113 is in this group as well as they cruise down the street. They've been there for many, many years from Lindsay School area in Bay City.
Mark Vandenberg is the coordinator. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the St. Patrick's Day Parade. Nice job. Hi, guys.
And one more group coming by.
Nice float from our friends from Lindsay 3113.
And there he is, Mike Apley, proudly displayed in the parade again this year. Now I know the parade's complete because I've seen Mike Apley.
Back for more.
As we've got another little lull, we'd like to thank the County of Bay City for assisting in traffic control and safety, placing directional signals where they're needed, and the Placemats for You, promoting our parade through distributing placemats throughout our area.
Next up is the Bay County 4-H, is a hands-on experimental learning program for youth ages 5 to 19. 4-H works with young people throughout Bay County, helping them with self-directing, productive, and contributing members of the society, Jeff. this is a great program that has been around for many, many years.
Now, we talk over the last few years, Mike, this has been something that really they have rediscovered from the ground up, because for a while it was not fashionable to do it, and it really started to take a back seat. They have really stepped back up and are going strong. In the Bay County Festival that happens the first week in August is where they'll proudly display things.
Yeah, they do a fantastic job, Jeff. Like you said, getting bigger and stronger. Here's our friends from Cricket Wireless.
Finding great buys on cell phone plans and service at Cricket, where you get reliable nationwide coverage, affordable prepaid rates, and no annual contracts. Here comes Ronald.
Ronald McDonald, since the Ronald McDonald House since 1974 has created programs that strengthen families during difficult times. RMHC provides vital resources and compassionate care to children and their families being served by leading hospitals nationwide. That is another great program, Jeff.
And the Aranet County Fair Queen is Jordan Hakschlensky, and the Queen is Rachel Lefevre, and Rochelle Recksteiner and Allison Hardy are also part of that group. And I'll tell you, as a kid, one of the first people that you'll ever come to know is Ronald McDonald and those golden arches.
know him well, too well sometimes, Jeff. Hi, ladies. Welcome to the parade.
And they've got the vehicle from Richardson's up in Standish, and that's great to have them on the parade as well. Next, we have got Bob's Collision, as they have got somebody for the Fair and Youth Expo celebrating 150 years at the Bay County Fairground. They aim to build a fair that showcases the county's agricultural as well as being a place of interest for all county residents.
That fair's been around a long time, 152 years.
I don't remember the first few.
Oh, next up is our friends from the Bay City Players. Invite you to join celebrating 100 years of continuous operation. Bay City Players in Bay City, Michigan is a community of performers and other volunteers that offer exciting, intimate, and relevant theater experiences. Jeff, that is a great, great place at Bay City Players.
We're going to stop talking right now and listen. One of the most recognizable groups you'll ever have in the oldest continuous marching band in the state of Michigan. Christy Keenan and Scott Steifbergen are the directors of this great band.
Missed one float in all these years, Jeff, in 2014 due to the cold, but they've made every one since. And like you said, very familiar song in their purple and gold uniforms. Bay City Central Marching Wolves.
They're going to play a little something else for us, maybe. They just got done playing, and that was nice the way they did a little formation. They're giving a wave to us right now. That's one of the larger bands in the area, too. They really get after it, and followed up, it looks like we have got the...
We got some members of the court or not?
Looks like we've got the King and Queen.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't have names for them. Tyler and Olivia.
Skylar
and Olivia.
Hey, guys.
Beautiful.
Congratulations.
That's where we need Natalie Doan in here so that she can fill us in on those things.
Also, as usual, Jeff, bringing up the rear of the marching band is their trailer. We've seen the Western Warriors, the John Glenn Bobcats. Now here comes the Bay City Central Wolves marching band trailer that houses the equipment when they're on the road. And again, we say it a lot, but a vital piece of equipment for the success of these marching bands.
Boy, I just now noticed that Natalie Doan's out there running the other cameras.
Oh, is she?
Yes, she stepped out and gone up. She's really moving up from super spotter. Now she's part of the camera group out there with Jeff Hildebrandt making it happen.
Doesn't want to be inside with Dad, probably.
Caged up with us.
He's caged up with us all winter.
All right, we'd like to say thank you to Clements Electric for coordinating our electric supply so that we can broadcast and announce the parade, and to Titan Golf Carts for supplying the golf carts that help us get everything lined up in our 2-mile parade route. Oh, as you're back with us right now, as we've got a minute, Jeff Doan and Mike Wisdella, pleased to be along for this 2017 St. Patrick's Day Parade, where everything is green today.
Next up in our parade, Jeff, Expressions in Motion is a dance and gymnastics team with affordable fees for ages 2 years to adult, with experienced, mature instructors using appropriate music, routines, and costumes. Tap, ballet, jazz, hip-hop, hula, and Irish dancing are their specialties.
Look at, they're just going up and down the street putting on a show for us right now, and that is a thing of beauty. As look at the energy that she just continues. I tell you what, and I would venture to say she does that at home all day long, too. Great to have that high energy level.
She'll sleep good tonight with this nice day here for the St. Patrick's Day Parade.
Also, I'd like to thank the Parade Association members for their longtime dedication to organizing and putting on this parade. If you want a fun project and would like to help out, please see a parade official today to ask about getting involved. As we've got coming down the street right now is the Great Lakes Bay Pride GLBT. You're invited to the 2017 Great Lakes Bay Pride Festival, which will be held on Saturday, June 10th, and it's presented by Perceptions.
Jeff, that'll be held on the right outside the DoubleTree on their lawn, so that'll be June 10th, 2017.
And the Bay County Prevention Network will be coming up behind that again, as we've got another little glop here in the parade. We've got to thank you to Nelson and Company Jewelry for creating charms and plaques to our Queen and Court and to our princesses and their court. And thank you to Soaring Eagle, Consumers Energy, and Meyer and Associations for their past presence in our parade.
Jeff, up next is the Bay County Prevention Network, an alliance of representatives from different sectors, organizations, constituencies with a common purpose of reducing substance abuse among the youth and adults of Bay County, Michigan.
As we have got the trolley peddlers coming down again, as they will be cruising by us. And
those things are so cool.
That is a great way to entertain and be entertained, indeed.
They are a lot of fun. They are absolutely, they have a lot of fun on those. Year-round, pretty much.
Indeed they do. And what do we got coming up here? As it looks like a group called PEER.
I think this is a part of the Bay County Prevention Network, Jeff. We're changing programs and policies, a practice of sectors within the community that contribute to the abuse of alcohol, tobacco, and other illicit drugs. So, nice organization. Great job, everybody. Thanks for coming. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Well, and they're coming to the time of year, too, with the proms and stuff coming up, that it really needs to be addressed so that people have fun, but they are safe.
Yep.
As we have got the next group out, and that is called VOTE. The 19th Amendment from 100 years ago.
19th, yeah, you're right, Jeff. The 2020 countdown to the suffrage centennial in 2020. The 100th anniversary of the 19th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution that granted women the right to vote. Vision 2020 delegates have been appointed in all 50 states for this important votes for women.
Indeed, that is a big thing. Boy, you think back at the turn of the century, they were like kids nowadays. They're supposed to be seen and not heard, but they got an opportunity, and they're coming up close on 100 years.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 2020. Wow, that's not that far away, Jeff.
Oh, boy.
It's the truck from Sunrise Side Towing. Wirtz Warriors working together for Wirtz Warriors, which exists for 37 years. The Warriors ride snowmobiles to raise money for Winter Special Olympics, and that's going on right now, Jeff. The World Games are going on over in Austria right now.
As I'll tell you, that is sounds like a big whinny going on there. And I'll tell you what, Don't be silly.
Call Billy.
All righty, we've got the right dumpster to fit any of your business needs. With Billy's, you receive top-of-the-line service from locally owned company that puts their customers first. Don't be silly.
Call Billy.
Indeed, as they have got those bright red familiar dumpsters that you see all over.
Man, he's got a nice selection of dumpsters, Jeff, from the big 30-yarders all the way down to the 3 and 10-yarders. Got great trucks, is a great service here in the Tri-City area.
Boy, and they really brought a big portion of their fleet in. They wanted to show everybody from the largest to the smallest what all they have.
They got them all cleaned up and looking good, shiny. You know, there's one of their dump trucks, one of their smaller dumpsters, Jeff, and one of the trucks that picks up their dumpsters. Again, don't be silly.
Call Billy. One of the Mack trucks. We don't see a ton of those anymore around. I think coming up next, we might have the Great Lakes Harley-Davidson group.
Oh, yeah.
Or it's
White
Strikers.
Goose.
It might be Strikers. It's the White Goose from beautiful Bay City over on State Street. They've got weekend karaoke and DJs and Team Tammy and a group over there. They have a whole lot of fun.
Yeah, those boys, that place has been around a long time, too.
Oh, boy. Great Lakes Harley-Davidson. At Great Lakes Harley-Davidson, you're not just a guest. You're part of the Harley family, serving Bay City since 2008. They're a great group, and
they're getting ready to start some serious riding. They're going to be riding a little bit today, Jeff, but that summer season's just upon us. And I've seen some out over the last couple of weeks. When it gets up into the 50s, those Harley-Davidson riders, they are dedicated and committed to riding those beautiful bikes around the area. Hey, guys, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, indeed. Way before Thanksgiving.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, it's just a thing of beauty. Now I believe we see something coming up that looks like it might be from Strikers Lakeside Marina. It is your Platinum Award-winning boat dealer for Sweetwater, Aqua Patio, and Sanpan and Crest Pontoons. Strikers Marina with a beautiful pontoon. I'll tell you, you want to find a nice 20, 22-foot party craft where you can fit 8, 10 people on it and cruise up and down the river and a little bit out in the bay. Or if you've got a private inland lake, that is just a great way to go. That is one of the nice Crest models that we're seeing right now.
They are a lot of fun, Jeff. The 4th Division is dedicated to our parade participants. Without their commitment and willingness to build a float, be in a band, or march in the parade, Center Avenue would be empty. Thank you for believing in Bay City and our parade.
All right, McLaren Hospital, McLaren Healthcare, throughout its subsidiaries, will be the best value in healthcare as defined by quality outcomes and by cost. So, great to see them in the parade, and a great part of the Great Lakes Bay region, very visible part, as they continue to serve a great need here in mid-Michigan.
Up next, it looks like our friends from a very unique colored vehicles, our friends from ServPro. ServPro with over 1,700 franchises nationwide. ServPro is a leader in the restoration industry, and its professionals are faster to any size disaster. ServPro franchise professionals are available 24/7, 7 days a week, and are ready to restore or clean up your property, Jeff. They do a fantastic job here in the Tri-City area.
They get on the scene in a hurry,
quickly,
and they start to clean the mess up before it gets worse than it already is. They do a tremendous job, and again, instant recognition when you see one of those vehicles pull up.
That's ServPro Green, as we like to call it. ServPro does a great job. 1-800-ServPro. And there's the our friends from Great Clips.
As the folks from Great Clips you just don't get your hair cut, you get your hair cut. Oh, all right. Today's fast-paced lifestyle means you need a salon that fits your schedule. That's why they're open evenings and weekends. No appointment necessary. Just walk in and you'll be next in line. Tell them they told you so at the parade.
They do a great job, Jeff. Up next is our friends from Mort's Northern Bar on State Park Drive, and they're getting their green on today and having a lot of fun. Oh, yeah. Hi, guys.
They're just about a block over the Cullin River out there as you're heading towards the bay, and they are enjoying themselves.
That's the second time we've heard that song tonight.
Look at that nice old Jeep.
Yeah. Another vehicle appropriately colored.
That might have been one of those 1948 Willie Jeeps that we just saw cruise by. And they were the new leaders in World War II as they got the contract.
Ross Medical Educational Center. Follow the rainbow to find your career at Ross. Change your tomorrow today. Ross Medical Education Center in Saginaw, Michigan. A lot of variety, too, over there, Jeff, with our friends from Ross.
There's Goodwill of Mid-Michigan. Its mission is to assist individuals with barriers to employment. Visit Bay City Store and find out what your treasure is and where it lies at value prices.
Great Lakes Pace Care Facility is a program of all-inclusive care for the elderly by helping them with medical and social needs so people can live at home. Again, another fantastic group of people who do a nice job. Welcome, everybody. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Boy, and with our ever-aging population, those facilities are very, very essential to care for those elderly that need a little assistance.
Jeff, that 1948 Jeep that we saw.
There's Tom and Chris.
Oh, yes.
Chris Thurman and Tom.
That was Bob Short's 1948 Willie's Jeep, Jeff. So we got a little bit of a gap here in the parade. So we might maybe want to thank a few sponsors. And, again, another great day here in beautiful Bay City. Big crowds, great weather. Nothing but clear skies, blue skies, and a lot of sunshine.
It's the 2017 edition of the St. Patty's Day Parade. I'm Jeff Doan along with Mike Guazzala. Outside doing the camera work, Jeff Hildebrandt and Natalie Doan. And Nick Page is the man that ties it all together, producing and directing our show. It's a great group of people that we work with, and we have a ton of fun all year long.
Yep, there's some of our younger folks having a great time.
One of them's looking a little tired.
I think he's trying to get into some cotton candy or something right there, Jeff.
Well, as they continue to do it, and I look down the street, and we have got ourselves quite the lengthy delay as things are going on. Again, ITC, one of our great sponsors today, Tri-City RV. Of course, our group here at Bay County TV, as we are pleased to once again do the parade. The Bay City officials, as the police department and all their group with all the volunteers and all the auxiliary members that make it happen. And we've got a lone trumpeter on our screen right now.
Future parade member.
Making it happen, indeed. Oh, we got dueling right now. We got one that's playing and one that's receiving. So that brings a new light to dueling trumpets.
That's what it's all about.
You know what? Friend. From the youngest to the oldest, it's just a thing of beauty to see it all happen.
That is fantastic, Jeff. Big thank you out to Deb Russell, the Administrative Assistant Director of Administrative Services here at the county, for helping us with BCTV this year, and the Bay County Board of Commissioners, along with County Executive Jim Barsha, for really helping us out and making this Bay County TV really, really, like you like to say, a place of destination for our viewers.
You know, being that point of destination, and when you see the support that we have received from Jim Barsha right on down through the county commissioners and through Deb Russell, it's really refreshing, and I think that this channel is going to make huge strides as we continue to bring great programming, not just sports, but community-minded stuff, as Nick is all over the area filming stuff, and we're going to continue to expand, and we'd certainly like to appreciate any ideas that you may have as well.
Yeah, and if you have anything, get a hold of Nick. He's at the county building, doing a great job, working very hard every day, going out in the community, getting a lot of things, and we just scratch the surface, wouldn't you say, Nick, to bigger and better things. A lot of things will be going on, and we greatly appreciate it. Some of our four-legged friends, Jeff, that we see here in downtown Bay City all dressed up. If you got to get a hold of Nick, you can call him at 989-859-7924 or at work 895-4084. Page N at baycounty.net. Just a lot of great things going on. Look, there's our St. Bernard friend that we heard earlier on the camera.
Boy, I'll tell you, I keep looking for that little barrel that he's supposed to be carrying to rescue one and all.
Well, there we go. They're going to bring him. There he is.
Come on out and enjoy the parade. Stretch it out a little bit.
Woo! That's a big one.
I tell you, they need a special back into the vehicle for that young lad as he'll enjoy the parade. Look at him just enjoying the sun-soaked day.
And he's loving every minute of it, too.
Looks like the parade is starting to come back and catch up with one and all. And so we'll find out in a minute what the part of that delay is coming.
Looks like we got ourselves a transit-style or a conventional-style school bus.
As we've got folks trying to ride through the parade, and just be careful with your bicycles. Nope, we don't want you going back through there, gentlemen. You got to come and turn back around and head back out. We don't want you to hit any of our camera cables or anything. Thank you.
All right, Jeff, don't forget the BC TVs on YouTube and Facebook at facebook.com, Bay County TV. You know, that Nick Page, he's all over it, Jeff.
All right, we got the Equire Hoof Care. They care for horses and work with goats, donkeys, pigs, and sheep. They offer equine training and group or individual horseback riding lessons. So that is a great group from Equire Hoof.
Coming down the Center Avenue now, Jeff, is our friends from the Bay City Academy. It's one of their school buses. The Academy offers K through 9 public school and adding the 10th grade for the fall of 2017.
Boy, they continue to grow as, again, you just said they only went K through 9, and they're expanding to 10th grade, which means that they've got a fair amount of 9th graders that they're hoping to continue, and I would think over the next year or two they would go to 11th and potentially 12th grade.
Yeah, one of their newer buses, Jeff, they just picked up this bus recently, so, again, they do a great job, and, again, they'll be adding an extra grade number 10, in the fall of 2017.
Great to see them in the parade. And, Mike, we're down to about another 15 units, and this 2017 edition of this parade will be in the books.
Yo, Bluebird there, my friend.
Yes, indeed. Bay City Academy. Next we have got a group, Champion Force Martial Arts. Champion Force Athletics has developed one of the most exciting and comprehensive martial arts programs, especially adapted for teaching children and teens. Their program incorporates the most effective defensive techniques. They're not going to teach people to go out and knock your block off. They defend themselves. When they have no other recourse, they're going to retaliate, and they're going to finish the job at that point.
Yep, they got a unique approach to safety awareness, Jeff. Discipline is promoted in all classes, provides specialized instruction in the defense against such as stranger danger, and they do a great job. Welcome, guys, from our friends at Champion Force Martial Arts.
And again, from very young to teach them the discipline, and they do a great, great job. Both my son and daughter both went through as children for about 4 years through that program, and it was just a wonderful thing for them, both for discipline and learn how to take care of themselves.
Thumbs up.
What do we got? A young biker gang here, it looks like.
Well, scooters are the thing. See a lot of those around town, Jeff.
They've turned into the rad.
Great on gas mileage.
They get 100 miles to the gallon, so you can give them a couple bucks and tell them to go away for a while.
Must be our friends from Bay Cycle. That's who it is. Celebrating 50 years in beautiful Bay City, selling Honda and Artitrac. Grab life by the throttle. Boy, another staple in Bay City, Jeff. Hi, guys.
Boy, again, they have got them from the smallest vehicle up to the top, and they've got snowmobiles and stuff too, so it is great to see. Now, next we have got Bay City First Church of the Nazarene celebrating our expansion with youth and children's wing going on to their building. So things just continue to get bigger and better for those folks at Bay City First Church of the Nazarene.
From our friends at the International RV World, Jeff, our premier service RV dealerships with locations in beautiful Bay City and Mount Pleasant. Look at that. Now that's what you need.
Well, I tell you, you get something like that, you could get lost going from the front to the back. How about next? We've got the Friends of Gypsy Hollow Horses from Midland, Michigan. Sandy is on her horse Trenka. Nan is on her gypsy vanner called Lacho. And Christine is on Beauty. And their horses, they just have a beautiful gallop as they walk down the street. There's a little Shetland pony for some of the smaller interested in the group.
It's got a nice hairdo. It's got a really good hairdo.
Again, welcome back. Jeff Todt and Mike Wasdala along with you as this 2017 edition of the parade has really turned into a spectacular day with record crowds coming out to watch the parade.
Here's from our friends Paul Davis, your local fire and water damage restoration company, Jeff. Paul Davis is dial 888-880-4PDR. Recover, reconstruct, and they do a great job with water, fire, mold, storm damage. And I bet you he's been kind of busy lately, Jeff, with all the winds and water problems that been hitting kind of the Michigan area for a long time over the last month or so.
Next is a group we're vaguely familiar with from
we
Village Towing. Big or small, we haul them all at Village Towing. They've been serving the area, Mike, for over 30 years.
We pride ourselves on service and take care of our customers like family. So, again, Village Towing, they're located out there in Colquhoun, Michigan.
Right out on Huron Road, and I'll tell you, as you see this big rig coming by right now, hauling the semis, from everything from your subcompact to the biggest semi, that's just one call away from them handling it all.
Unfortunately, I've seen a couple school buses on the back of that big rig, Jeff, but they do a great job, always on the ready.
All right, looks like coming up next, as they're just making quite the sound, Village Towing continues to have yet another rig, as they look like they got a race car on the back.
Yeah, they do a fantastic job. Number 18, the Discount Glass, number 18, along with our friends from the Olney RV Center, Jeff, was on the side of there.
Boy, the guy driving it's going backwards. He's doing an amazing job. How about the sidebysideblog.com for off-road enthusiasts, the website and the YouTube channel from beautiful Bay City.
Those things are cool.
SXS, yes.
Those things are cool. They look like a lot of fun.
They are a ton of fun, and I'll tell you, they'll go through just about any condition that you need to have them go through.
Hey, guys.
They'll be there.
There's a Yamaha right there, Jeff, the YXZ Yamaha.
And again, they're a
little bump and grind going on.
Indeed, they're trying to spin the tires as they're helping the rest through the parade. They must be hungry and ready to get rolling here.
I thought they were going to try to get up on the back of that thing.
How about next, our folks from GH Transportation Company, the premier limo bus, the black bus for all occasions.
That's beautiful.
Not just for wedding receptions. You know, if you got a group that wants to go down to a sporting event or something, just let the folks at GH Transportation Company take care of those needs.
Those things are vital. They're a lot of fun. Let somebody else do the driving while you're having a good time.
Yes, indeed, while you're sharing a couple of Diet Pepsis.
Next up from Best Towing, it is a 50-ton tow truck from our friends from Best Towing. Wow, that is a beautiful, beautiful tow truck, Jeff. It's the heavy-duty edition, and they got 24/7 emergency road service.
Boy, Nate Doan is live streaming up from
really?
Gaylord, so this has got to be a big event.
Huge.
After he watched that Michigan game this afternoon. So, hey, Nate Doan, it's great to have you here on our live stream. As we're winding down here on the parade, we've got a group here. Arr, mateys! It's indeed a pleasure to have you in the parade. Harold Beauchamp is even watching as we're continuing. Black Pearl, as it is the Rum and Rock Bar and Grill, as look at that group of hearty individuals on that mole.
Also streaming in, Jeff, friends from Fargo, North Dakota, St. Clair Shores, Michigan, all over the place are tuning in and live streaming in, and got pictures on YouTube and everything. So everybody's watching the Bay City St. Patrick's Day Parade from all over the place in our great nation.
Indeed it is. As we're continuing to watch this parade, we have got Berkshire and Hathaway Home Services serving the Great Lakes Bay region with real estate needs with buying and selling agents available for your inquiries.
Hey, even my brother-in-law, my Michigan State alumni brother-in-law, Paul, says congratulations and go blue.
Oh.
That's good. Well, you know what? Right back at him.
Yes, indeed.
Go green. Big one today for Michigan State.
Michigan State, of course, will be playing around 5:30 this afternoon. And if I close the drapes, I'll be rooting for Sparty, too. I just don't want the neighbors to see. All right, as we've got a wonderful group coming by right now, as, again, we are within the last couple of blocks. And look at that beautiful little husky.
Yeah. This is from our friends from Omni Express, Jeff. Rick Hebner is the driver. Sweet Express has been serving the United States nationwide for more than 12 years. They offer a variety of full truckload shipping and servicing, and safety is their top priority. So, Jeff, Sweet Express, for general commodity service and expedited trucking, we serve wide spectrum of industries, including technology, automotive, and the industrial world, and all consumer goods. All cargo is treated with care and delivered to its proper destination on time.
Our folks at Pinnacle Realty, no matter the dream, we will find it for you.
There
So
you go.
dream big, and good luck and thanks to the folks at Pinnacle Realty.
Up next, Trico Racing. Brad is the owner. Brad Trico is the owner of the Trico Racing.
As they have got one of those racing crafts, and T&W Body Shop helps keep those vehicles going again, and Bob's Towing. So they have got quite a job after some of those events to make things happen, as the Mid-Michigan Limousine Service, which is located and based out of Midland but serves all the Tri-Cities, they're here to meet all of your corporate wedding and party travel needs. Another one of those buses, and boy, those really have started to pop up lately, and they have been a fun way to get a group of 15 or 20 people together. And Mike, as you said, let somebody else do the driving. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
Enjoy it. Another great company, Jeff. 2 men in the truck when you're moving down the street or across the country will help you manage and your relocation stress, and moving an entire business can be challenging. We're here to help. Our movers are trained to serve a variety of business type, Jeff, and this is a great company here in the Bay City area.
2 men in a truck are really becoming a staple in this area, as they've been around, I would think, for a couple of decades now.
They've been around a long time. You see their trucks everywhere around the area.
Boy, I get tired just watching this next group come through. It is the Base Camp Fitness Group. Be courageous, be choosy, and achieve your fitness goals by being stronger together. This is not for your beginning workout specialist. This is a very advanced, hard form of training. These people get after it, and I'll tell you what, they make great results through their extreme hard work and efforts.
That's a little difference with the drumsticks on the Gaga balls there, Jeff. That's a little different kind of a workout.
I'm going to tell you
I've seen one of those before. Looks pretty tough.
I get tired just watching them.
No way, Nick. There's no way we could do that.
Next, H&R Block. They file taxes your way with H&R Block, whether you're a first-time filer or a basic tax return, or you have a complex tax situation. H&R Block has tax solutions to fit all of your needs. And look now, we've got the Waterfront Market and a couple other places just on a little mini float going by right now.
Bay Area Real Estate. Another important part of the Bay County, Jeff, the Bay County Library. Bookmobiles travel 3 days a week throughout Bay County, providing services to 42 locations. Be looking this summer for a new book bike as another method to deliver books to thirsty readers, plus the new edition of the Book Bike, which is a bike with a cart attached for distributing books. And again, very vital to the Bay County area. City of Bay City, new to the fleet, the sanitation vehicle. The supervisor is Tom Batsu, and the street vehicles supervisor is Corey Boucher. And these are really important to the City of Bay City and everything they do, Jeff.
I'll tell you what, that thing looks like
Wow.
it can move a little bit of snow. It hasn't been overworked this
No,
wintertime, though,
that's
because
okay.
there has not been a ton of snow, and that has been great. And next we have Think Green. Don't waste our futures. That means please recycle.
That's a newer truck for the City of Bay City, Jeff.
As next looks like we have got
I think, is that the
a nice little themed,
yeah.
looks like a little Jeep that they have got here that will be running near the end of this parade.
I think this is the last one in right here, Jeff. That's a beautiful looking vehicle. I'll tell you what, that's international.
That's what it is. It's an SS International.
Yep. And they're in it every year. And actually, they are the very last one pretty much every year, Jeff.
All righty. And that about looks like it will be the end of the
is.
parade. Here comes Sir Thomas Newsham, one of the folks that has done a tremendous job. They'll take a peek. He takes a bow for us.
Yeah.
We are not worthy, but we are appreciative. We want to thank you all for your efforts in helping to make this 2017 edition of the parade a great success.
Wow, it's hard to believe it's over, Jeff. But again, another great day here in Bay City. Parade Association, fantastic job like we talked about earlier. They'll take a couple weeks off, get ready for next year, and hopefully we'll be back. They'll invite us back. But again, a great show. Thanks to everybody involved. It was fantastic. And again, great weather for the annual parade here in Bay City.
And if you're interested in any form of sponsorship for this parade, Tom Newsham is impossible not to get in touch with or get a hold of. He would be glad to talk to you about anything that you want to do to make this parade a better event. It's been going on for over 60 years already. It is a great staple in the area. Partner, as always, an extreme pleasure to sit next to your side.
Was a hoot.
As we have ourselves another grand and glorious time today on this sun-soaked 2017 edition of the parade.
It's been a lot of fun, Jeff. A pleasure to do it with you again. Great job by everybody behind the scenes. Nick Page and Jeff Hildebrandt, Natalie Doan. Again, great support. We couldn't do it without them, and always a pleasure, my friend, and looking forward to next year. We'll see you again next year.
Well, and I'd be remiss if I didn't finish before we ended to say about that big Michigan victory over Louisville. Not everybody's a Michigan fan out there, but not many people gave them a chance. But 2 words, we believe. So
been a
go
great
Blue.
run.
It was a great run, and it continues. We couldn't be happier, but also pleased as this was our first effort live to do the parade live streaming and also on Bay County TV channel 190. So for all those that couldn't make it out to the parade today, we're really pleased that you were able to see it live. You will be able to have opportunities to watch this parade in the coming week and weeks as they'll highlight that on their weekly show as well. But again, another great day, partner, and always a pleasure to sit next to your side.
I'm still trying to figure out where I got that Happy Thanksgiving from, but you know what?
We must be thinking turkey.
We'll have something to talk about for many years now. So, Jeff, always a pleasure. Thank you, my friend.
Indeed. That about puts the wraps on our 2017 edition of the St. Patrick's Day Parade here in beautiful Bay City. Thanks for being a part of it, and we'll look forward to seeing you next year.